Welcome to Angels in the Diner. It seems as though Mark Champagne and I are growing older on this program. You know, we see our kids growing up, but we are growing older on this program.
That's right. I come and look around, and people do show their age a little bit.
Do you really need an introduction, or are you just Mr. Handy Andy, period?
Well, quite a few people can recognize me out there when I'm walking around.
You do a great job marketing the business. People not only understand, the quality vacuum cleaners and accessories that you sell, but they also know the Champagne family for its largesse, for your compassion and your giving back to the community. That speaks volumes.
Yes, well, I'm really glad we have that reputation. I know that, immediately after we do the Neediest Family Fund, there are customers that come in and make remarks about it, and they're quite pleased that we do it, and they congratulate us on our efforts.
So, over all of these decades, why do you give?
I think it starts with my parents. They were the giving type, concerned about other people, as well as we weren't all that well off either back when I was a kid, and we did get some food baskets at Thanksgiving time.
You remember
maybe
those.
Christmas. I can remember that. Yeah, it's a long time ago now, but
it still stands out as a memory.
Yeah, this time of year when I have to come and do these telethons, I reach back and try to remember it.
Yeah.
And try to be in the right frame of mind, because when things get better in your life, you could forget those in need, and you can't forget. So you have to think back. When times were tough for yourself, I don't think anybody's had smooth sailing through their whole life. There must have been some bumps in the road. So when things are going really well, stop and think about how it's going for other people. And this time of year, this is when you have a chance to give back.
Right. A lot of the people that we're giving to are your customers who 3 years ago were doing fine, but this economy truly has cut off a lot of people right at the knees. And a lot of them are working people who just can't make ends meet, are people who bought your vacuum cleaners who have fallen on very, very hard times. And, at Christmas time when you want to buy things for the family, there's just so much income. Now is the time for the compassion of the Mark Champagnes, the Handy Andys, to step up to the plate.
Yeah, it's something we can count on. Every year the Neediest Family Fund, will make its goal, and we'll do a really great job of providing the help that people need at this time. But we still have to, get the ball rolling, get people in the mood, even though everybody's looking at buying Christmas gifts and seeing all that expense. Keep a little extra set aside for some giving.
This year is tougher than last year, and last year was tough. So, are you asking people, just like yourselves, whether they are small business owners or in the family, to set aside a little something for somebody else?
Well, sure, yeah. We can't, you got to have the thought in mind that there's people who need help at Christmas, and it might be your own family, people in the family, nephews, nieces, cousins, and sometimes pride might get in the way, but you might make a special effort to make a gift that doesn't hurt their pride, that helps them out if it's within your own families, and then you just, keep your ears open. You might hear about special situations where, a little help, an extra $10, would go a long way for someone.
It certainly does. Your donations over the decades have gone a long, long way in making this a better community for so many. Words can't describe the gratitude that all of us have for Handy Andys and for the Champagne family. I hope the children continue the tradition that you remembered back when you were a child.
Yeah, I think so. I think they're very nice. Very good kids I have, very generous, very thoughtful.
As well as you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mark Champagne, as always. Next year we're going to be a little older, but nonetheless we're going to be here, right?
Right.
Absolutely, God willing.
I'll be back.
A perennial favorite, ladies and gentlemen. Mark Champagne, Handy Andy's, truly a treasure in our community.